Good morning, good afternoon. Have a good night wherever you are watching from. Our topic today, somebody messaged me that he wants us to talk about how to know ourselves. But before then, please, I want to plead with our people. Respect women no matter what. Try and respect them no matter what. Notwithstanding, we are complaining they walk naked. They do most of their things naked. Wherever you go today, you see naked women. Whatever they do, you see naked women. You open the internet, you see naked women. Then you now go, instead of you now to help us to work on this stuff, you now go and naked the woman in the market. Please, no matter what they are, no matter what they do, I respect women a lot. If you know what they go through, if you know what some of them go through to make them end up becoming naked, you know it's not easy for them at all. Okay, truly, whatever she did might have been wrong. She went to the market to ask for local poison. It's on the internet, and because of stuff like that, it irritates me. I don't like showing it. Otherwise, I would have shared it with you on this platform. But this platform is not to show stuff like that at all. Instead of them now, if they have given her a good beating of her life, that would have been different. Because people began to ask her and wonder, what do you want to do with local poison? Who else do you want to kill? For you to have gone to the market to ask for local poison, that means you have something to do with it. Probably you might have done it before. Instead of them now to probably beat her or hand her over to the police, they started beating this woman, and you know the men around. The women started doing the beating and began to naked her. The men around all of a sudden joined her and began to naked her completely. They removed everything she was wearing. Now we're talking of naked women everywhere. Now this one is fully dressed. The little mistake she made, she has come to ask for local poison. Okay, if you had given her beating, I would have preferred that, but not to naked her completely like that. It's on the internet. It's very wrong. Let us respect our women, no matter what they do. Okay, if one day you ask your father that, where did you get my mother? And he told you, my mother, your mother is those among those women standing on the street. I only pick her. We are good clients. And at the end of the day, I go to her. She come to my house. I pay that money. At the end of the day, we end up becoming friends. From there, girlfriend, fiancé. She become a good woman. I got married to her. She gave birth to you and your siblings. What will you do? You know those I'm talking about. I only don't want to mention stuff like that. This platform is not for something that had to do with stuff like that. But please, let's respect them. Or if your daddy had told you, oh, your mother is a woman, those girls dancing in the nightclub, what will you do? Oh, she's a stripper in one nightclub. What will you do? What will you do? Or she's one of those naked girls going around, what do you call them? Hookups and wrong girls. But she ended up becoming my wife as your father. Will you go and kill her? She has given birth to you. She has given birth to you. She's your mother. We ought to respect them no matter what. Please. Please. Whenever they do anything wrong, if you know you cannot do much beating, it's even wrong to beat a woman. But in a situation like this, hand over to the police. Police will know what to do. Please, don't now go and naked them again in the market. What I'm saying now is going on on the internet as we speak. But let me use that now as a case study. A lot of women you see today don't know themselves. That is the topic of today. A lot of women, a lot of these girls don't know themselves. Any day you will know yourself, even as a man, as from that day you will know the value of yourself. Most people don't know this. If you know yourself, you will know the value of yourself. Some women, they look at some women till tomorrow they still keep to the tradition of dressing complete as a responsible woman. They still dress fully as a woman. No matter what you do, no matter how you do, no matter what you say, they still dress normally as a woman should dress up. Everywhere will be covered. Because they know themselves, they know the value they possess. Likewise, some of our men too. You see, some of our men too, the way they dress, even despite nowadays, the women put on nowadays. Some women even go to barber salon and cut off their hair. Some of our men now do braiding and dreads, which is supposed to belong to the women. I'm not here to condemn anybody. You have your life to live. You have your money to you whichever way you want to spend it. It belongs to you. But please let us know ourselves. If you know yourself, there are some certain things you will not do. Let me take example of the drinking terrain that is going on nowadays. Look at the internet, you see our guys mix up some different kind of drinks together. When they drink it, they begin to misbehave. They began to fall into the gutters. They began to, some of them, they have to pour water on their head. You have abused the drink. An alcoholic drink is made to be medicinal, but most of you don't know. You're supposed to know your level. If your level is 1 glass, don't take more than a glass, please. If your level is 1 bottle, don't say because friends that are supposed to give you money will never give you money. Instead, they will prefer you to buy you. They are ready to buy you a hobiri. They are ready to buy you $1 million worth of drinks. Continue drinking. It's not an enjoyment. They are abusing those drinks. Alcoholic is there alcoholic is make you to calm down. It calms your nerves. That's the language I'm looking for. Alcohol is there to calm your nerves. It's not for enjoyment. There's a particular way you'll be feeling in your body. When you drink alcohol, it calms you down. But if you know yourself, you know the kind of body you possess. You know the kind of body you have. You will be able to know what quantity I should be able to drink. I'm talking to who asked me to do this video. How we should know ourselves. It's a long story. I can use the whole year to treat it. But let me start with alcohol. Because it has become a new thing now. You drink and you begin to fall on each other. No, you have abused it. And if you want to drink gin, most gin are in thoughts. If it's 1 thought, that will be enough for you. That will calm your nerves. Stand on that one thought. If it's 2 thoughts, please don't drink until you get drunk. It will not work. Not that it will not work. It is now work indirectly. Instead of it to calm you down, instead of you to calm your nerves, it's overworking now. It's overcharging your brain. Before you know it, you begin to misbehave. Lately, a girl was shown on internet. It's on internet too. Very pretty girl, man. A boy hold her head. She to open her mouth, and this boy began to pour a whole bottle of gin in her mouth. You call that an enjoyment? The next thing we see, she's on the floor. Whether they are dead or alive, we don't know. She began to defecate feces all over herself. Who does that? It's not an enjoyment. And if you know the level of your alcohol intake, there are some friends you cut off of your. There are some friends you cut out of your life. I was able to do that, and it's really working for me. You will know if you go to them for any kind of problem. They will not even answer you. Ask them to give you the money. No, they are ready to sit you down and buy no matter the quantity of alcohol you drink. You will drink and drink and drink and drink. They prefer seeing you drinking, and they are ready to continue to buy it for you to drink. It's not an enjoyment. You are killing yourself gradually. You're killing yourself gradually. But to you, you thought until you drink and you become high, that means you are enjoying. No, it's not an enjoyment. If it's 1 glass, take it and go home and sleep. If it's 1 bottle, take it and relax with it. You don't have to rush 1 bottle. You can drink 1 bottle for hours. You sip. Some people don't know how to sip. Even some people don't even know how to drink. They don't know how to drink. If you know how to drink, you will not get drunk. You don't get drunk at all. A lot of people don't know how to drink. They only drink because friends are drinking. The copy and paste I talked about in my previous video. Whatever our friends do is what we want to do. Whether it suits you, whether it suits your spirit, your physical body, whether it will go down well with you, you don't know. Provided friends are doing it, you want to do it. Try to study yourself. As I'm speaking now, there's what we call silent hour, quiet time. In the corner of your room, sit down early in the morning and wake up. When you wake up from bed, sit down. Who am I? What am I? What value God deposits in me? Just give yourself a little time. I don't want this video to go too long. You get me now? Give yourself a little time and relax. Then begin to study what your body can take and what your body cannot take. There's what you call stock taking, not only in accounting. Even you can take stock of your daily activities. When you go to some places, how did you talk? Is it okay? Is it wrong? Did you insult anybody? Did whatever you say affect anybody? Look at the reaction of the people that you talk. When they tell you talk too much, you go to that kind of place. Count your words. You talked 20 before, make it 5. They begin to wonder, this man that he talked too much. Now he doesn't talk again. And you cannot be too quiet. Introverts, they are very dangerous. You see? They don't like talking at all, but it's better to say 1 or 2 things so as to free yourself from some certain things you kept in your chest. To be able to free yourself from certain things when you talk to some people, some reasonable people, some sensible people. Not just anybody. There's a way you talk to some people, you listen to their response. You'll be able to let you know. There's a saying that said that if you want to know a fool, let him open his mouth. If you know yourself, you will know the quantity of food you will take. If you overeat, you know it's a problem. That is what we are talking about, because you don't know yourself. Some don't even know the quantity of meat they're supposed to eat. We are already grown up, we don't need plenty meat. You only need very few meat. But some people will heap meat on their food. You are gradually killing yourself because too much meat leads to so many sicknesses in our body, but we don't know. You wake up, one egg, according to doctors, one boiled egg is okay for you, not fried egg. The growing children need the meat. Meat is like beans. Meat is vitamin B. It builds the body. And you are already grown up already. What do you need meat for? That's why we advise to go for white meat. You see, but a lot of people eat meat like food. No, you don't need it. Even if you know yourself, you know the kind of body you have, you know the quantity of meat you eat. Instead, you go for fish. Do you know if you overdrink water, it's a problem? A lot of people overdo things. Maybe because they don't know. You sit down and study yourself. Know who you are. You even after you know who you are, there are some you will be able to cut off some places you are not supposed to go. Not everywhere you have to be. Not because your friends are there, you have to go there. Okay, look at that guy now that poisoned his own drink and exchange and distract the friend's attention and exchange his drink with the friend's drink. Before we know it, this boy began to vomit blood. It's on the internet, but it irritates me. A lot of people, a lot of things happen on the internet for us to learn from. But instead, people imitate that wickedness. That bad thing they see them doing on the internet is what they too want to do. That is why I would not like to tag any of these issues, any of these things on my platform. This platform is for us to learn from one another. It irritates me. Sometimes when I watch that, I begin to wonder how people reason. All of a sudden, the boy began to vomit blood. The only thing that will save that boy is only God that created him. Because the kind of quantity of blood coming out of that boy, excuse me, and you said you have a friend. Now that one is, I don't know what might happen to him now. These are the examples we are taking from ourselves. Let us learn from it. Even from those examples, you'll be able to know what you are, who you really are. Are you supposed to be in this gathering at this time? At the time you're supposed to be at home, probably with your family. And if you are alone, then try and create a comfortable space for yourself. It's another topic on its own. If I begin to teach you how to create a space for yourself, you can live on nobody. You can live on your own in your room for the whole 365 days for 1 year without seeing any friend. You go to work and come back home. When they call you, how are you? I'm fine. I'm busy. Because you know the kind of friends they are. Creating of a space by yourself, for yourself, to be able to be comfortable in your own space is a topic I can treat for a whole year. It's that you don't know yourself now. It took me years, even me myself, to be able to understand this. It took me so many years. It got to a time I had to stop drinking completely because I know my body don't need it anymore. But you go to some friends, because they are drinking, they thought they are enjoying themselves. Oh, drink 1 bottle now. Hey, come on, take 1 glass, no problem, I will pay. So you will pay. But if I ask you for the money, you don't give me. And they say they are your friends. I have to stop going to some places. I have to stop even some phrases. I have to begin to shift away from some people because of their lifestyles. And if they really know themselves, they will know that lifestyle they live is very wrong. But they don't know. They thought they are enjoying themselves. You go around and begin to, even the way some people dress, the way some people go around, the way some people talk in the public. If we were joking, that is different. The way some people behave. Okay, we are talking of backbiters. A backbiter will sleep with your wife, will sleep with your girlfriend, will sleep with your fiancé, will be ready to sleep with any woman you see around you, and it's your closest friend. When you see him, oh, he's your best friend. But behind you, he go around and backbite about you. He's still a friend. But immediately you begin to sense it. There's what you call discerning spirit. If you have it, you'll be able to discern who to work with. Who you can make your friends. They don't know. But immediately you begin to discover yourself, begin to know yourself, you will know what to do and what not to do. You get me now? So please share this video so that you get to so many people. They too will be able to learn from it. And whatever topic you want us to talk about, let me know in the comment section. We'll talk about it. We wouldn't mind suspending some of them. Then we'll continue later, just to make you to be able to learn from what you ask us to talk about. Please sit down in your room, lie down on your bed, begin to think, who am I? What value do I possess? Probably some of these bad friends come around you because they have seen that value you possess, which you don't even know yourself. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy you, but you don't know. A lot of things happen nowadays. If you cannot see physically, you can see it on the internet. Then try and learn from these things. Some friends are out there to kill you, but you don't know, and they are your best friends. When Bob Marley said that your worst enemy can be your best friend, but you don't know. Who you see as your enemy is your best friend. Then who you see as your best friend is even a murderer. But you don't know. But when you sit down and begin to think, they say by their fruit we shall know them. The way they behave and talk, you'll be able to know. Is it somebody you said you have a problem, he refused to give you money, but he can buy you hundreds of bottles of alcoholic for you to drink? You call that a friend? They will be the one that will call you. Where you doing now? Come, let us enjoy ourselves. No, they are not your friends. They're not your friends. Please, we have to continue this because there's a lot of talk about knowing oneself. This discerning spirit I just mentioned now, there's a way I will explain it. It will take almost an hour. But I don't want this video to go too long. If it's too long, posting it is always a problem. You get me now? So please share this little one we just mentioned now. Then in our subsequent video, we'll continue with this same topic. It's very important to know yourself. If you know yourself, you will know the value you possess. So please share this video. And whatever topic you want us to talk about, put it in the comment section. See you in the next video. Thank you.